Hey, what is up? Welcome to the Dankest Dungeon. Today we're going to be having another go with the Lord of the Rings set commanders. So we got 4 new ones lined up. Let's go ahead and get into the game. Hey, what's up? My name's Jason, and today I'm going to be playing Gandalf the White. I'm going to be looking to flash in some legendary creatures and some artifacts, and then eventually win through some Junk Diver and Mirror Retriever combos.
Hey, it's Matt. I am here playing Treebeard Gracious Host today. Plan A is to gain some life and then hit people with Treebeard mostly. That's kind of slow, so we've added a little bit of a light staxing as a treat.
Howdy, it's Nate. Today I'm playing Bilbo, Birthday Celebrant. Step 1 is gain some life. Step 2 is hopefully keep said life. Step 3, invite me and all of my friends to the board at the same time by ulting Bilbo and kill everybody with a crater hoof. See how it goes.
Hi, I'm Brendan, and today I'm going to be playing Peregrin Took. Whole idea is to make as much food and as much treasure as I possibly can and try to combo off with that.
Okay, welcome everyone. Let's go ahead and roll these dice.
I got 7.
10.
4.
5.
Yeah.
Alright, Matt's up.
Am I keeping this hand? Yeah.
I definitely am not.
Not the biggest fan, but at the same time, if I draw well, yeah, I'll do it.
I'm going to keep my hand.
Number 2 is fine. I'm keeping my second hand.
Let's get the show on the road. I will draw 5 of planes and I'll use it to cast this soul ring that I just top decked. I will pass the turn.
Nice. I will play this Indotha Triome tapped, and I'll pass the turn.
We're going to Tree of Tales. I'm going to wild grow it.
Nice.
Enchanted land is tapped for mana. Its controller adds an additional green.
I'm going to draw. Let's play a snow-covered plains. Snow all over it, and an Esper Sentinel. And I'll pass.
Cool. Untap and draw. That card's kind of funny, but I think I'm going to fetch with this Verdant Catacombs. Go get a Temple Garden. In the play untapped, going to 37. I will tap my Soul Ring for 2 mana, and with 1 of it and this white, I'll play everyone's favorite Magistrate, Dranith Magistrate. Your opponents can't cast spells from anywhere other than their hands. With the other one floating and this white, I will cast an Archivist of Ogma at sorcery speed because that mana was going to go away. Pass turn.
I will shock in an Overgrown Tomb. A little late. I will Soul Ring myself.
Will you pay an extra?
I will not.
I will draw a card.
I'm gonna pay 3 for a funny card I didn't know existed. Life Gift. When a land comes into play, I can gain a life.
I'm going to play on my land for turn.
Okay. I'm gonna gain the life.
Thank you. Jahira, Friend of the Forest. Tokens I control have tap for green.
I'm going to untap and draw. I'll play another snow-covered plains.
I will gain the life.
Let's go ahead and pay 1 for a Soul Ring.
Jesus.
Sure.
Pay 2 for a Mind Stone. I will pass my turn after that.
All right. I'll untap and I will draw for my turn. Land for turn is Strip Mine.
I will gain a life.
1, 2, 3, 4. I will play the Treebeard. 0-5, trample, ward 2. When it enters the battlefield, create 2 food tokens. Whenever you gain life, you may put that many +1/+1 counters on target halfling or tree folk.
If y'all can hear that noise, it is raining outside. Little pitter-patter.
Combat, all this at the life gain deck, that isn't me.
Okay, I will take 3.
Got him. Pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Play a land for turn. Gain a life. I'm gonna pay a white. Sarah Ascendant. 1/1 with lifelink. As long as I have 30 or more life, Sarah Ascendant gets +5/+5 and has flying. I'm gonna have a colorless floating. I'm gonna Knight's Whisper. I'm gonna draw 2 and lose 2.
Trigger Esper Sentinel.
Sure. I'll pay the additional with the colorless I have floating.
Okay.
Draw 2, lose 2. And I'll pass.
Treasure Vault.
I'll gain a life.
We will pass my turn.
Untap. Draw. I'll play yet another snow-covered plains. I have 3 of them now.
I will gain a life.
I think I'm just going to go ahead and pass.
I'll go to my turn, untap and draw. I have a City of Brass as my land for turn.
I will gain a life.
1, 2, Felidar Umbra, targeting Treebeard. Enchanted creature has lifelink. I can pay 2 mana to move it to another target creature I control, and it has totem armor.
Trigger Esper Sentinel.
I suppose I should pay it, so I will. Combat, send this as Jason.
I will not block.
Before damage, I will sack one of these foods and gain 3 life.
Okay.
Trigger Treebeard, I will put all the counters on Treebeard. I will hit you for 3 commander damage.
I will take 3 commander damage.
Sweet, I will gain 3 and put 3 more counters on Treebeard. Pass turn.
Upkeep, draw. Why the hell not? 2, 3, 4, 5. Not paying for Esper Sentinel.
Great. Thank you so much.
Alhammer's Archive. If I would gain life, I gain twice that much life. If I would draw a card, except for the first card I draw on my turn, I draw 2 cards instead. I'm gonna play a Fabled Passage as my land for turn. I'm gonna gain 2 life. I'm gonna sack it. I'm gonna grab a land.
In response, I'm going to cast my own Archivist of Ogma.
I will trigger my Archivist of Ogma once you're done searching.
I'll do it first though, because I'll have priority.
Yes, but mine resolves first because of active player, non-active player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will gain a life, draw a card, trigger Treebeard. Treebeard will get bigger.
Nice. I'll do the same, but without the Treebeard.
And then I'm gonna pay a white for a Soul Warden. When another creature enters the battlefield, I can gain a life. I will pass
Before
the turn.
your turn ends, I'm gonna pay 3. We're gonna beast within that right over there.
This one?
Yeah. I require my commander.
Give me a beastie.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Play my land for turn.
I will gain 2 life.
We are going to play my commander.
I will gain 2 life.
We'll pay green. Concurrent Crossroads.
Trigger Esper Sentinel.
I'm gonna pay 1.
All creatures have haste.
Yeah.
Bold.
Mega.
Yeah.
I will play another Snow-Covered Plains.
I will gain 2 life.
Treebeard looking mighty scary over there.
He's a big boy.
3, 4 for an Unwinding Clock, which will untap all my artifacts on all your Alsa's turns. So I will go ahead and pass. If you appreciate the content that we're creating and you'd like to support us here at the Dungeon, the #1 way to do so is to sign up to become a member over on our Patreon page. Some of the patron benefits include access to our full deck lists, voting privileges for polls held over on our Patreon, and shoutouts at the end of every video to let everyone know how awesome you are. If money's tight and becoming a patron isn't the best option for you right now, we totally get it. Simply liking our videos or subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and commenting down below all help as well, and are totally free. Thank you all for watching and enjoy the game.
Untap and draw.
On your untap, my 2 artifacts will untap.
1, 2, 3, 4. Paying the 1, I will cast a Green Sun Zenith. X's 2.
X is 2.
X's 2.
Other from me?
How about you, Brendan?
I'm doubt, boy.
I know what he's gonna get, actually. He's gonna get an oof. Let's send that back to your hand with this new white counterspell.
Ooh, Reprieve. Very well. I'll put it back in my hand.
I will draw a card.
Take a damage and pay a green to cast Birds of Paradise.
I will gain 2 life.
Go to combat. Everything except Archivist at Jason.
Yeah, you know, I'll just take it all.
I will do you 7.
Yeah.
And I will gain 7.
And I'll take another 3 from the beast.
Yeah, I'm going to put 7 counters on Treebeard. Treebeard's swole now. I will pass the turn. That's fair.
I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna pay 3. I'm gonna play Bilbo, Birthday Celebrant. Woo!
You've done it.
I'm gonna play my Swamp for turn. I would gain a life, and instead I'm gonna gain that much +1, so I'm gonna gain 2, and then I'm gonna double it, so I'm gonna gain 4. Go to combat. Matt. I'm gonna swing a 6/6 with flying and lifelink at you.
Sure. Why not?
Take 6. I'm gonna gain 14 life. Pass the turn.
End of your turn, I'm gonna flash in Gandalf.
Gandalf entered. I'm gonna gain 4 life.
When you untap, I'll untap my 2 artifacts.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna play my land for a turn. I'm gonna pay 4, 2, and 2 for this to create 2 treasure tokens. When I create the 2 treasure tokens, I also create an additional food token because of Peregrin took. From there, we're gonna tap these both for green because of Jaheira to revive the Shire, bringing back the treasure vault to my hand.
Trigger Esper
And
Sentinel. Okay.
creating a food token and then an additional food token. And then we'll go ahead and tap the 3 for Phase Offering. At the beginning of each end step, if I've cast both a creature spell and a non-creature spell this turn, create a clue token, a food token, and a treasure token. And then we will go ahead and just pass my turn.
End of your turn, I'm gonna flash in a Mox Opal, and then I'm gonna pay 5 to flash in a Kuldotha Forge Master.
Nobody likes you.
Creature
Gross.
entered the battlefield. I gain 4 life.
Yep, you're almost there. And then go to my turn. Let's play a Snow-Covered Plains. I'm gonna pay 2 and 1, using 1 snow mana for Search for Glory. Search my library for a snow permanent card, a legendary card, or a saga card. And I gain 1 life for each snow used to cast it. I'll gain 1. I'm gonna get the Might Stone and the Weak Stone. So this legendary card will go to my hand.
So cool. Crazy. Wow.
Wow, that's awesome.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you. And we will pay 5, play the Might Stone and the Weak Stone. I'm gonna pick target creature gets -5/-5 until end of turn. We will hit your Birds of Paradise.
I will Peregrin.
And then that will trigger Gandalf to give me another trigger. We'll just kill the Archivist.
Trigger. I do get to draw. And
Yep. Archivist
gain a
trigger.
life, and this will go up as well. Before you go to combat with
Yep.
the floating green, I'm going to Eladamri's Call.
Trigger Esper Sentinel.
You got it. I'm gonna find even Mind Sensor and put it into my hand.
Trigger Archivist of Magma. I will gain a life and draw a card. Combat. Let's smack Matt for what
Take
he's
it.
about to do to me.
7.
And I'll pass my turn.
All right, I'll go to my turn.
I'm gonna untap my artifacts when you untap.
Combat. Send in the Treebeard at your face.
4 mana. It's flesh in Mangara, the Diplomat.
Creature entered the battlefield. I gain 4 life.
So I will block 10 of it.
So if I go up to 18 and you block 10 of it, that only puts you to
Yeah.
18.
That's the plan, so don't do anything else.
Give me 3 more life.
Unfortunately, I do not have 3 more life on demand right now, so I will simply kill all of your creatures and deal you
Oh yeah, you're gonna
5.
pump him?
Yeah,
You're just
Nope.
gonna leave it.
I'll just leave it. I'll gain 15. Overload Winds of Abandon. Exile each creature you don't control. For each creature exiled this way, its controller gets a basic land.
I lose 3 creatures.
Those 2. Can any of you name the next 4 sets that are on the release calendar?
Eldraine 2.
It is Wilds of Eldraine. That is one of
Yeah,
them.
there we go.
Doctor what?
Yeah.
Commander Legends,
Yeah.
17.2 and a half.
Commander Masters, but
Yeah.
close enough.
Something, something, something Ikoria?
No. Damn it. Close, because it starts with an I.
I'm out.
Innistrad.
Commander Masters, Wilds of Eldraine, Universes Beyond, Doctor Who, and the Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Okay, I'm gonna then get my 2 lands.
That is my turn. Pass.
Untap.
Oh,
Upkeep.
I took a damage from City Brass. Don't want to forget that.
Draw. 2. Abzan. Bilbo, birthday celebrant again. I'm gonna play a swamp per turn. I'm gonna gain 4 life, going to 102.
We're in danger.
Dude, I've been in danger this whole game. This tree just like
You're not
chasing me through
wrong.
the forest.
Yeah, I will
Very
also
close to
just
winning.
force you guys for him to at least kill me, or y'all try to stop me. I'm gonna Feldar Sovereign. Vigilance, lifelink. At the beginning of my upkeep, if I have 40 or more life, I win the game. I'll
Okay.
pass the turn.
Rugged. I'm gonna play my land for turn, being a treasure vault.
I'm gonna gain 4 life.
I'll pay 5. Peregrin 2. Pop these 3 food to draw a card because of Peregrin 2. We're gonna Trail the Crumbs. When that enters the battlefield, I create a food token. Because of Peregrin 2, I create a second food token. Whenever I sacrifice food, I may pay 1. If I do, look at the top 2 cards of my library. I may reveal a permanent card from among them, put it in my hand, put the rest of them on my library in any order. Yeah. Go to end step. At the beginning of my end step, if I've cast both a creature and a non-creature spell this turn, I create a clue token, a food token, and a treasure token. So we're gonna get an extra treasure here. We're gonna get an extra food, but I create a second food because of Peregrin 2. And then I'm gonna create a clue token.
So many tokens.
Yes, sir. We're gonna pass my turn.
I'm gonna untap my cards and draw a card. We're gonna recast my commander. You know, costs 7. Pass.
Sweet. I'm gonna draw for turn. White. Sarah Ascendant.
Nice.
Combat. I'm gonna send this at you because I have to.
Yep.
I'm gonna send Sarah Ascendant at Jason. I guess we'll send the beastie over there.
I take 3.
I'm gonna pay 3 for Lauren of the Third Path. Targets Peladar Umbra. Second target triggered from Gandalf. I don't even know what he's doing. I'll hit your soul ring.
I will respond. I will Heliod's intervention. X is 3. I will blow up Unwinding Clock, Soul Ring, Mox Opal.
In response,
Sure.
so 1, 2, 3, 4. Flash in the 1 ring before those go away. So I have protection for everything, but that's just me, so it doesn't matter.
Well, it does because I don't gain 6 life.
And then before you die, I'm gonna have you and I draw a card.
Okay.
In reaction, I'm gonna sacrifice 3 of these food tokens to draw a card. 3. First trigger, I'll look at the top 2. So we will grab Verdant Catacombs. Second trigger, I'm gonna get Killer Service. Third trigger, we're gonna get a Forest.
Okay, I die to commander damage.
Okay. Trigger Treebeard. He gets large. I'll have my turn.
End of your turn, I'm gonna tap the 1 ring to put a burden counter on it and draw a card.
Untap draw. Forest. We're gonna play Glittermonger. All creatures have haste, so Glittermonger's going to create a treasure token. In creating the treasure token, I also get a food token. And then I'm going to go ahead and play Killer Service.
Killer.
When Killer Service comes into play, I create a number of food tokens equal to the number of opponents I have. So I'm going to create 2 more plus 1 because of Peregrin again. And then at the beginning of my end step, I may pay 2, sack a token. If I do, create a 4/4 green Rhino Warrior creature token. We're going to get to my end step, sacrifice one of my food tokens, pay 1. I'm going to get a 4/4 Rhino. Look at the top 2, put a permanent into my hand, which we're going to get the Gilded Goose. End step also, because phase offering, to create a food token, a treasure token, and another clue.
Is that all your stuff?
Yeah.
All right, you're in step. I'm gonna flash in an Ichor Wellspring. I'm gonna draw a card, but I'm gonna draw an extra card because of Gandalf. 1 white for Implement of Improvement. I can pay 1 white to sacrifice it, and I gain 2 life. And when it put in the graveyard from the battlefield, I draw a card. I'm gonna pay 1 to sack it. I will gain 2 life. It'll go away, and I will draw a card from it, draw an extra card from Gandalf. And I'll go to my turn. I will lose 1 life from the winner, and then I will draw for turn.
Quick question from like forever ago.
Sure.
How did this gain 30 if you blew up the Umbra?
Oh, you're right. He doesn't.
I'm just always against a wall and a big ass tree. Alright, first thing I'm gonna do is play a snow covered plains so we can have more of those. Second thing I'm gonna do is put another burden counter on the ring and draw 2 cards. 4 for a Mystic Torch. I can look at the top card of my library at any time. I can cast artifact spells from the top. I can tap it to pay 1 life, exile the top card of my library. I'm gonna tap Mystic Forge to exile this Circuit Mender. I will lose 1 life. I'm gonna pay 3 Foundry Inspector. Artifact spells the cast cost 1 less to cast. Pay 2 for an Ashnod's Altar. 2 mana for a Workshop Assistant. When Workshop Assistant dies, return another target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. I'm gonna sack Workshop Assistant to Ashnod's Altar for 2 colorless mana.
This is bad.
We'll grab Unwinding Clock and Forge Master to my hand. I will look at the top. Let's go ahead and do combat. Smack Matt for 9.
Taking 9. 72.
And then it will tap Lauren of the Third Path to draw a card. You can draw a card, Matt. Sack Lauren for 2 colorless mana.
You're at 2 now. You went through combat.
Yeah, well, I screwed that up. I can still do it. It's just unfortunate. Sack Gandalf for 2 mana. I will pay 4 mana. It's reduced by 1. I'll play Kuldatha Forge Master.
Reaction to your cast, actually. I'm going to pop 3 of these to draw a card.
Sure.
We're going to pop 3 more, draw a card. Okay, go ahead.
Tap Kuldatha Forge Master because he has haste. Thank you. I'm going to get rid of Ichor Wellspring, Mind Stone. We'll get rid of the Might Stone and the Weak Stone. So I'll stack those 3. I'm going to search for a different artifact. I'm going to get Portal to Phyrexia.
Oh.
So you may all sacrifice 3 creatures?
Not May. Y'all have to
gonna pop it.
sacrifice 3 creatures.
Oh, that's pretty good. Gain by 4. Let's go to the graveyard. 7, 8, 9. That's 9 cards. Let's go ahead and get rid of our Chaomancer's map and a snow-covered plains.
All right, I'll go to my turn. I have a forest, which is cool, I guess. Finally drew that Null Rod, so here's that. I believe I'm on this past the turn life, so I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Verdant Catacombs. Sacrifice the Verdant Catacombs for a forest. Tap 7 to put Peregrin tick. Woo! He's back, baby. And then from there, because I'm tapped out and I can't use these lands because they're artifacts, depression, we're gonna go ahead and just end my turn. Oh, actually, before I end my turn, I apologize, Jason.
I'll retap my lands.
I'm gonna hit you for 2. Peregrin took.
Taking 2, down to 70.
Yeah, commander damage, baby.
All right, I'm gonna untap. I'll lose 2 life from the 1 ring. The burden is heavy.
That you can't even use anymore.
I'm gonna play snow-covered plains. Pay 1 white for a portable hull, targeting Null Rod.
I will respond. I have an even mind sensor. Going down to 69.
I'll pay 1 to play a Fallwar Stone. I'm gonna put a burden counter on the ring and draw 3 cards. I'm gonna pay 1 for an Arcane Signet. 2, 3, 4 for the good old Unwinding Clock. It actually costs 3. I'm gonna swing 6 at Ibrina, and I'm gonna pass my turn.
I will untap and draw.
When you untap, I'm gonna untap all these artifacts. Are you moving to main phase?
Yeah, we're
I'm
gonna
gonna
main phase.
add a burden counter and draw 4.
Seems pretty good. I'm gonna cast this Arbor Elf.
Okay.
I will use it to untap this forest I used to cast the Arbor Elf. What do I do about this?
Good question.
Green Sun for 4, I guess. I'm just gonna get a squirrel. Toski. Can't be countered, indestructible. Attacks each combat if able. If a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. I'm not sure if that was the right play, but it's the play we made. Combat. I'm gonna send my 1 at you, and my 2 flying this way.
Pay 1. We will path your bird.
All right. Well, I gotta land anyway. This is bad. By the way, pass the turn.
Untap.
When you untap, I'm gonna untap my artifacts.
Hey, how about you fuck off, buddy?
No, thank you.
We're gonna draw a card. We're gonna Prismatic Vista. We're gonna get that forest. We're gonna play Parallel Lives. We are gonna go ahead and drop the best card. When the Gilded Goose comes into play, I get a food token. Getting a second food token. What are the odds? Because of Peregrin took. Getting 4 food tokens because of Parallel Labs. That I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice 3 of those fucking food tokens. Yes, sir, indeedy, to draw a card. Yeah, we're going to do the additional 3 so I can. First one, we're going to get Eleanor Gardner. We're going to get a Gilded Lotus. Grab a forest, tap 3, and sack the treasure token to put Eleanor Gardner into play. When she comes in, I create a food token, create an additional food token, getting 4 food tokens. We're going to sacrifice 3 of those food tokens. Draw a card. End step. Because of Eleanor Gardner, if I sacrifice food tokens this turn, I get to search my library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped. And then because of Fey Offering, I cast a creature and non-creature, being Parallel Lives and Gilded Goose, or Eleanor Gardner. Getting me a food token, a clue token, and a treasure token, getting me 2 of each of those and 4 of food.
You sure are making tokens, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Look, Peregrin is hungry. We're going to also, since it is my end step, sacrifice a token. So I'm going to sacrifice a clue token here and use the 2 treasure tokens to pay for it to get myself Paul back. But wouldn't you know it, Paul's got a brother because of Parallel Labs.
Paul also brings you dinner.
Because of Peregrin took.
You are correct.
We might have missed that last time.
You done making tokens?
Yeah, I have 8 cards in hand, so we're just going to go ahead and get rid of Veil of Summer.
Before you discard, I'm going to put a bird encounter on here and draw 5.
Jesus.
I'm going to discard Veil of Summers.
Also in your end step, I will cast Enlightened Tutor. I'm going to get Sensei's Divining Top. Go to my turn. I'll lose 5 life from the ring. I'll play Sensei's Divining Top for free because of Foundry Inspector.
In reaction, I'm going to pay 3. We're down to 5.
I never get tired of your deck.
I'm going to try 3 more. We're going to draw a card.
I'm going to tap Divining Top to draw a card. Divining Top's going to go on top. I'm going to look at it with Mystic Forge and play it for free. I will continue to do so until I draw...
Everything except for the top?
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and play land for turn 3 for Cart Clan Ironworks. I can sacrifice an artifact to add 2 colorless to my mana pool. I should have cast this first, but it's not going to matter. Let's go ahead and sack these for 4 colorless. I'm going to use 3 of it for Aetherflex Reservoir. Whenever I cast a spell, I gain a life for each spell I've cast this turn. I could pay 50 life to shoot someone for 50.
Storm count would be a lot.
Oh, you're right. So storm count is 44. I'm going to play a Mirror Retriever for 1. Enters, storm will go to 45. I will gain 45, going up to 67.
In reaction.
Yeah, you're going to sack another token. Please do, bud.
Food token for a green. And then I'm going to use that green for Trail of Crumbs. Look at the top 2. And neither of them are permanent, so they're going to go to the bottom of my library.
So I'm going to sack Mirror Retriever for 2 mana. When it dies, I'm going to get a card back. I'll get Fellwar Stone. Alright, I'm going to use 1 of this mana to cast Fellwar Stone. Storm goes up to 46. Oh, we're getting 46. 113. I will cast Junk Diver for the floating 2. Storm count will go up to 47. That'll put me up to a clean 160. I'm going to shoot you for 50, you for 100. I'll go down to 10 life.
Cool.
Okay, well, my original plan was to cast Junk Diver and Mirror Retriever over and over again to get my storm count up, but I guess casting Sensei's Divining Top 50 times also gets you there. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed that game, and hope to see you in the next one. See you later.